There's a controversial news anchor in Russia. His name is Dmitry Kiselyov, and he was recently appointed to run Russia Today. Now, given what he has just said, you can see why that's scary stuff. We've talked about him before. He said some absolutely outrageous thing about gays in Russia, let alone foreigners who he thinks are corrupting Russia. Some pretty scary stuff even before this showdown in Crimea. Now, it's interesting, and I should note that today I was on RT America, which is a little different than Russia Today. I don't know what their actual relationship is. There's some programs on RT America that I think are really good. But the new leadership of Russia Today under Kiselyov does not sound good. Okay, so he said in a broadcast after this showdown in Crimea, Russia is the only country in the world capable of turning the USA into radioactive dust. If it sounds like that's a threat, the mushroom cloud he had in the graphic behind him might have backed that up. Yes, it was most certainly a threat. And look, this was not a random guy who happens to be a news anchor. Putin put him in charge of the new regime at Russia Today. So it's clearly Putin's guy with a mushroom cloud graphic behind him saying, we could turn the U.S. into radioactive dust. And if that weren't enough, he went on to say that they have the dead hand defense system and that we should not forget about that. What is the dead hand defense system? Well, he partly explains here by saying, quote, even if people in all our command posts after an enemy atomic attack cannot be contacted, the system will automatically fire our missiles from mines and submarines in the right direction. So this maniac is now talking about nuclear war. And by the way, is there anything scarier than Russians couldn't reach somebody in an outpost and then the nuclear missiles fire automatically? I hope to God he's bluffing that that's not the real system. Nothing could be more dangerous than that. So now we've got a maniac on Russian television talking about possibly nuking the US. Now look, on this side of the ocean, we've got maniacs like Dick Cheney, who was on television last week saying that Obama should not have taken the military option off the table, that we should consider the military option with the Russians. Great. We now have maniacs on both sides. And both sides have nukes.